figured this would be the best way to do this. I'm driving. I was going to do a voice memo, but I wanted to actually have a video for this, just because I think for people with topics like this, it helps to actually see a face. I just got one of my friends $22,000 credit card stacking, which is the best I've ever seen. Like, pretty darn cool. With my wife and I, we don't even have, like, we never had a day like that where we got that much in one day. So it's pretty cool. He had a pre-existing relationship with Capital One. He had a Capital One credit card. I don't remember which type it was, but he'd had it for 4 years, had a $300 limit. And we went, I think we applied for US Bank, Discover, Amex, Chase card, another Capital One card, and there was one other one, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, the Capital One card we applied for was the Saver. That came out, gave him a $15,000 limit. The Discover card gave him a $2,000. Chase Freedom Flex gave him a $5,000. So yeah, $22,000 in one day, credit card stacking. He had like a 720 credit score. I had a feeling too. I'm like, I think this is going to go better than even we're expecting. And him and his brother were in a situation where they're trying to do everything legally with their car, and they had state transfer stuff they're trying to do, and had to get a driver's license and insurance. And it was this whole process. So like, it was totally just, it was cool. It was just a God thing. I really felt like the Lord wanted me to help these guys out, and in a lot more ways than just the credit card stuff. I spent a good amount of time with these guys, talking with them and praying with them and stuff like that. And if it didn't seem like they were in a good position, I wouldn't have even helped them, because it's a lot to be responsible for, that amount of money, especially getting that in one day, you know. But it's really cool. I saw it come through. I'm like, dude, no way. I saw the one for 15. I saw the other for 5, and I was like, dude, you might have got like 30, 40 grand. And we looked at the rest, and they weren't like that. Yeah, so it was like the Capital One was 15,000, the Chase was 5,000, and then the Discover was 2,000. US Bank got declined. Can't remember what the other ones we applied for were. We should have did it Wells Fargo, because he's been using Wells Fargo as his bank. I had a whole list of these cards. I think I just got mad at Wells Fargo because I had such a bad relationship with them. I forgot to do it. Or I had such a bad experience with them, I should say. Not a bad relationship, but there was a lady that was really weird. I looked up some stuff online, and I was like, yeah, I think these guys are like the lowest of the low for banks. Like, they're like the great clips of banks, you know? Like, everybody that couldn't get a job anywhere else ended up at Wells Fargo. But I seriously, like, even though it was a bad experience, like, I have prayed for that lady whenever I've thought about her, because I think she was just having like a really like hard day, you know, or hard week or something. She thought I was like a drug dealer. I don't know what she thought was going on exactly, but it was weird. But yeah, so 15,000 in one day, credit card stacking, totally something you could do. We filled out all the applications. We had 3 on my computer, 2 on my phone, 1 on his phone. We hit submit, all within a couple seconds of each other. 22 grand. Boom. Pretty cool what you could do. Yeah, so I don't really know. I'm not selling anything. This is just to inform you guys. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying go and do this, but it is possible. So God bless you guys.